This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on the winners of 3 straight Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he steps out of bounds at the 9. The offense will be backed up to start this possession. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The completion makes it second down. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Caught quickly. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Past the 10. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Looking to score with a wide receiver handoff here. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Getting set up. It's a 1st down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Milrow. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown. Tied.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Watkins. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. The game goes back to 1895, Kirk, but as you know, it's begun to pick up intensity, this rivalry, because they are always in each other's way in the SEC.
Yeah, this rivalry doesn't necessarily have the history, even though it does go back to 1895. But you're right. Things seem to change when the SEC split East and West. It became a battle about who would represent the West, the winner typically between Alabama and LSU. It seems like every year from that point on, it's a game we all point to before this.
It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bama.
That is a great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here?
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
You bring it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen and not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
And they pick up the first on the ground. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Using his legs on the scramble. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Off target and incomplete. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Grab behind the line. It's Watkins. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. Tackle, but first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
LSU now operating in the red zone. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Taylor. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score now 14.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's got it, looking for the end zone. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Bringing it out, it's Thomas. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Timeout, Alabama.
1st and 10 now for the offense. And here's the handoff. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Looks like LSU has the 1st down.
Gain of 2. And that's a 1st down for the offense.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Trying the old counter play here. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there. Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
The pocket breaking down. Down he goes. A sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused, and it allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
They'll down this just inside the 35. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Takes the handoff. It's Miller. And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up 1st downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Well, last time they played, as has happened quite often in the rivalry, it was Alabama making just enough plays, Kirk, to win a close one.
And, Chris, in that matchup, Alabama just proved to be so much better coached on both sides of the ball, able to escape with a narrow victory. LSU feels this year will be different. It's an opportunity to avenge such a close loss.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw to the left side. It is incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
The punt will bounce out of bounds down at the 5-yard line. That's a great punt. Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Did they get points out of this possession? Quarterback escapes the pocket. Catch is made down the middle. They stop him, but it's a first down. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, it's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history.
Oh, that one's picked off. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Well, your best player is going to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
He brings the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the handoff.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to pass. It's Milroe. Running out of time in the pocket. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. This air attack is still unstoppable. We had a short period. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that completion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Good enough for the first down with a 37. Offense in hurry-up mode.
And that's good enough for a first down.
They'll run it here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it second and medium. Finds his man. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going, or perhaps he's going for a big play downfield? He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, LSU. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He's looking deep here. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but this poor execution, they couldn't come up with a big play. See if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Dropping back. It's Milroe. Looking for his back. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Tackled after the pick, and then he'll do it for the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Receiver in motion now. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Dropping back, it's Milroe. Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. An explosive play moves the ball all the way down near the 25-yard line. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. First down. Looking to throw the football. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dump off caught by the running back. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
Right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Give it to the back again. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Using his legs, it's Miller. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To the air, it's Milrow. Makes a quick grab. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense edge to it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a 3rd down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. And the wideout goes in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. With the catch, it's Miller. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And looking to throw now on first down. That's caught. It's lost. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Looking downfield. It's Milrow. And he lost it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown. Tie.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. Makes a quick catch. Finds room at the 30. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 49. First down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught on the outside. It's Thomas.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab. It's Taylor. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Alabama 35, LSU 17.
Offense behind the sticks, facing a 2nd and long. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
So they have to come up with something here on 3rd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Going for a big play downfield. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the...
He's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Here's the second down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Escapes the sack. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
They'll kick it away here. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Tough spot here. 2nd and long from the 16. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Offensively, you get to the 4th quarter, you're down in a game. You're thinking about vertical shots and getting out of bounds to try to stop the clock. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'll give that up all game long. Short little routes, tackling them inbounds. Let's keep that clock moving.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And they heave it deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Tigers. Made the defense look slow that time.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
And making the score, Alabama 35, LSU 25.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Set to kick this one away.
And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. Comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Spinning out of the tackle. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The shotgun running play call. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Running through the tackle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. He decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
But the linebackers and really the quarterback of the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And the extra point goes up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Back in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure. And looking for a big play here. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. And the offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
LSU, number 0, with the catch and score.
And now the try for 2. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Successful and makes the score Alabama 42, LSU 33.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery, and the ball to the ground. The ball carrier recovers it, and the offense will keep possession. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football, Kirk. You walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.